Long ago, in a vast and beautiful jungle filled with tall trees, flowing rivers, and endless green fields, there lived a mighty lion named Sultan. His roar echoed across the land, shaking the leaves and silencing every creature in the forest. All animals feared him and called him the king of the jungle. Sultan was strong, fast, and fearless. No animal dared to challenge him. At first, he ruled with balance, but as time passed, pride slowly crept into his heart. He began to believe that his power made him superior to everyone else. I am the strongest, Sultan thought. I do not need advice. I answer to no one. He started to misuse his authority. He hunted even when he was not hungry, frightened the weak for pleasure, and ignored the cries of those who suffered. The jungle, once full of harmony, slowly fell into fear and silence. One day, a wise old elephant gathered courage and spoke. Great king, power without mercy destroys kingdoms. Sultan roared angrily. Silence. I need no lessons from anyone. The animals scattered in fear, and hope faded from the jungle. The trial of fate. Soon, a terrible drought struck the land. Rivers dried up, prey became scarce, and hunger spread everywhere. Sultan, once unstoppable, now struggled to find food. His strength weakened, but his pride remained. One evening, desperate and alone, Sultan traveled far beyond his territory in search of prey. Exhausted, he stepped into a hunter's steel trap hidden beneath the grass. Clang! The trap snapped shut around him. Sultan roared with all his might, but this time his roar was filled with pain and helplessness. Hours passed. The night grew darker. The king of the jungle lay trapped, powerless. Help from the smallest. At dawn, several animals cautiously approached. A fox watched silently. A rabbit trembled in fear. Finally, a tiny mouse stepped forward, the same mouse Sultan had once ignored and frightened. The mouse whispered, "This is the king who once believed no one mattered but himself." Sultan lowered his head and said softly, "If anyone helps me today, I promise I will change." Moved by his words, the mouse began to gnaw at the ropes and wires of the trap. Slowly, patiently, the metal loosened. After hours of effort, the trap broke. Sultan was free. Tears filled his eyes. He bowed his head to the mouse. "Today, you saved not only my life, but my soul. A true king is born." Sultan returned to the jungle a changed lion. He gathered all the animals and spoke with humility. "I ruled with fear, not justice. From this day forward, I will protect the weak and lead with fairness." From that moment, everything changed. The strong no longer oppressed the weak. Advice was respected. Kindness replaced fear. Rain returned. The jungle healed. Life bloomed again. Sultan was still powerful, but now he was wise. He had learned the greatest lesson of all. True kingship is not about strength, but about the heart. Moral of the story: pride leads to downfall. Humility brings honor. Even the smallest can change destinies. True power lies in kindness and justice.